Look, if you're listening to this podcast, you likely know the value of automation. That's why I want to tell you about my free automations library. If you want some of my best automations for free, you can head over to howibuilt.it/automate. We talk about automation a lot on this show, and it's because I think it's the best way for podcasters, creators, and solopreneurs to become more efficient and more profitable. So if you want to start automating, but you're not sure where to, start, you can get ahead of the game with 14 of my favorite automations across a bunch of tools like Zapier, Make, Hazel, and Apple's Shortcuts. These are automations I use every day to help me run my business, and I know that you're going to love them. Again, you can get them for free over at howibuilt.it/automate. That's howibuilt.it/automate. Hello and welcome to How I Built Bits, where every week I give you a cool tool, tip, or trick to help you be a better creator in 6 minutes or less. Clock's ticking, so let's get to it. Hey everybody, for today's quick tip or tool, I want to tell you about an app called Do, which I'm trying out for important reminders. That's Do, D-U-E. This is an iOS app. And what makes it interesting is the persistent reminders, which will repeat until you mark the task complete. So if you have a reminder every morning at 7 a.m. to take some sort of medicine and you don't mark it complete, Do will remind you every 5 to 10 minutes until you mark it complete. I started using it for crucial medications for my kids, usually amoxicillin, the miracle drug that apparently cures most common kid ailments. And I decided to expand it to things I want to make sure I do. And now I'm still trying to use this judiciously. Right now I have 3 task managers. Things 3 for projects and most business-related tasks. Reminders, the built-in iOS app for most home and family related tasks, shopping lists, or anything my wife and I need to share, and now Do for nagging reminders. Right now I have a couple in there. One is review bills. One is go for a walk, but that is changing because now I am starting to run again, and so that feels less like a thing to do in Do. What I might try to experiment with, I should mention the other ones that I have in there is pay the mortgage every month and replace the smoke alarm batteries every 6 months and replace the filter for the HVAC every 3 months. These are things that I need to do that are easy to ignore. Now, what I might try experimenting with a little bit is I don't actually know if it has shortcut support, but one of the things I might try, if it does have shortcut support, is for a while when I dropped my kids off at school, I would have a shortcut automatically create a task on my reminders list so that I didn't forget to pick up my kids just in case I got caught up in a meeting or anything like that. So what I might do, and it looks like it does have shortcuts support, is replace the reminders task with a Do task that starts about 10 minutes before I actually want to leave. So I, knock on wood, haven't forgotten to pick up my kids yet, but if you have the right systems in place, you don't have to worry about it. So we'll see how it goes. If it works for a limited set of tasks, I can see myself using it to force certain habits like, again, working out, writing, or journaling, or anything else I really want to make sure I do. So that's it for this episode of How I Built Bits. Let me know, have you checked out Do? Or if you have your own task manager, I'd love to hear what you're using. You can let me know over at howibuilt.it/feedback. But that's it for this episode. And until next time, get out there and build something.